I want to show you a technique now that was taught to me several years ago by a tailor named Bonnie Mishka. Bonnie is one of our wonderful teachers at Children's Corner, and she has wonderful little tips from tailoring that she incorporates into children's sewing, and this is one of them. I said earlier that if you clip the seam of piping, it weakens the seam. It does another thing. If you clip, that piping as you go around a curve will pull apart there. And if you were putting this on a Peter Pan collar, everywhere you had a clip, you would have a little kind of a angle there, and you wouldn't have a really pretty round curve. So this is what you're going to do. You're going to start with you're going to have a steam iron, and be very careful not to burn yourself. And here's your piping. The seam is already trimmed to 1/4 of an inch. The cord part of the piping is facing me. The raw edge of the piping is facing outward. This is the most important thing I can tell you about this technique. Again, the cording is on the inside closest to you. The raw edge is on the outside furthest from you. So now I'm going to begin to make a little curve here, and I'm going to set my steam iron on it. And as I am steaming, be careful of the steam, don't let it burn you. I'm pulling it around into a little curve. Now, can you see what a pretty little curve that is, and how that would fit so nicely around a little Peter Pan collar? Well, I'm just going to curve this whole thing into a spiral, because the outside of the collar is curved too. So now we've almost got a circle here. Now you notice I am picking it up and moving it. Why am I doing this? It is always so that the cording is toward me and the raw edge faces away from me. So now it's time to let that cool off a little bit so I don't burn myself. And turn it on around. Now I'm to the other end. Now this end needs to be fairly tight to go around the end of that collar. So I'm just going to kind of do it like that. Almost got me then. And then finish up with a tight little curve here. Now, do you see how we have spiraled our straight piece of piping into a curve? Now, the next thing I'm going to show you is how to lay this around a collar, and you are going to be so surprised.